Why do you have sex? Is it for pleasure? Is it for the feeling? Is it because you want to procreate? Is it because you want to feel love?
Release stress. I don't believe in personal connection. That's how I want to have a soulmate. Then that's when personal connection would matter.
To connect, to feel wanted.
I think it depends on the person. For me, I think it's like about the connection and us expressing our feelings towards each other.
I think sex is a very nice thing. I'm a nympho. So I love sex. I'm going to tell people to have sex when they can have sex, however they can have sex, with whoever they can have sex with, as long as you're safe and responsible.
Love is a risk, and I'm ready to take it. Ask Toni for advice, now my love amazing. Plus we busy saving, till death do us part. I remember first date, long walk in the park. That's when I knew you had the keys to my heart. That's when I knew you could ignite me from the start. So now we got a love life. Tell me what your love like. Watching LoveLife so that we could get our love right.
Love life, 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 love life.
What's up, party people? Welcome to another edition of Love Life, where we talk about love, dating, relationships, and everything in between. I'm your host and inquisitor, Toni Belafonte, and I ask the questions we all want to know the answers to. I'm joined today by a few of my friends and colleagues, where we're going to dive right into this week's topic on sex. You guys ready?
Ooh, yeah.
Let's get right to it. Why do people have sex?
Because it's fun.
I mean, yeah, that was easy. Next question.
Next question, yeah.
It is the Swiss Army knives of human interaction.
Oh,
you know?
Swiss Army.
I like that. Yeah.
That's the reason was just to know that, like, hey, people want to have sex with me.
Right.
I think that's what it was.
It's like
the
an
first
ego
time.
thing?
Personal gratification.
The first time, right?
People are like, I don't know you. I'm never going to see you again. Let's party.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I think that we are all driven as human beings to procreate. And that's what sex is.
Yeah.
And I think we're in the middle of a huge sexual revolution. People have freed themselves up now to have sex just with anyone, anytime, any place. There's a freedom which we didn't have before. At the base of who we are as humans, we are beasts. We are animals, and we need this. And then that's when it takes the stress away. It's empowering, but basically, it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I hope not.
There you go.
Should more people wait till marriage to have sex?
A church Sunday, my pastor was talking about fornication and sex before marriage.
No, you definitely have to try out the bike before you buy it.
And we decided we was trying to wait. We would try to wait.
There's something between each individual spirit and each individual soul. Me, personally, I don't even believe in relationships.
I think I was doing pretty good with that, but she gave in.
What if, like, she's your dream woman?
I need to know good.
I think so.
No.
No.
I'm not going to say I'm a virgin.
People who are not mature enough to handle the consequences of sex, yes, they should wait. But if you just love sex and it's not really like an emotional attachment thing, all you want.
I feel sex is a very important part of your relationship. You have to know what your other person likes and whether you work well with that person. If sex sucks, that's kind of a big part of your relationship.
I think that's the right thing to do, but I don't think it's practical nowadays, you know?
So you think it's a cultural shift why most people have sex sooner?
Yeah, it is.
I think it's a product of like advances in healthcare. We're able to have sex without having children and also prevent STDs. So it's a great way to get to know someone is to have sex with them before marriage.
Or should more people wait till marriage to have sex versus just these casual hookups?
Strongly disagree.
Yeah.
I think it's important to find out what you like.
I don't think we're locked down anymore by religious rules and things like that. Oh, don't have sex. If you have sex with a man that you're dating, he will never marry you. I think that's the bunk.
Do you think a woman can give it up too soon?
Absolutely not. I get it all the time.
I feel like it just like matters in the situation and like how the the woman feels.
No. No.
What's all the time?
The same day I meet her, the same day I do my thing.
Okay. What's the minimum amount of time you think a woman should wait before she gives it up?
I would say at least 2 months.
It depends on how much time, you've spent with the person.
It all depends on her intentions.
I'd say about a month.
Oh, 3 dates max.
If she just in it for the fling of it or the fun of it, she could do a one-night stand.
For if you want like something serious, and yeah, I wouldn't give it up on the first date. I'd definitely take my time.
So you can kind of see what he's about, because if you give it up on the first night and then, he's just a liar and you find out all of these things about him, you're going to regret it.
Just in case something happens health-wise.
At least you'll know he's a decent person.
If you have a sexual attraction to someone, I feel like the best time to act is now. Okay, not trying to sound like a hoe or anything, you know what I'm saying?
I think as you get older, you can do it a little bit quicker because you guys kind of know what's going on. But when you're younger, take a little bit more time and kind of feel it out.
Yeah, and then you never know if you're going to die the next day. So just take advantage of the opportunity while it's there, of course.
So you don't think men lose respect for a woman if she gives it up too soon?
If a man loses respect for a woman, he should lose respect for himself.
It's not a bad thing, but, I don't know how much more hanging out we can hang out afterwards, but I don't know how serious I can take you after that, because I might think you do this for everybody.
Absolutely not. I like jump offs. I don't do wifey. I don't do boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm a handsome guy. I know a lot of ladies, and I like to just have my fun.
Yeah, I think that I'm a firm believer in equal rights. I don't believe in sexism, so I can't look at a woman that does something on the first night different than a man.
You don't lose respect because nothing changed about this person other than the fact that they had another physical connection, but nothing about them is different.
I just think it's so stupid for a man to be like, oh no, she's tainted. She gave it up too soon. Like,
when I'm having sex with you really quickly, I don't get to know you.
Right.
So if I lose interest, it's probably not because of, I had sex with you, in my opinion. It's because I'm like, ooh, you're not really that amazing of a person. I was going off with you because you were fine. You were fine and you looked good, and then I was super excited that you gave me some on the first, and then I'm like, ooh, it's nothing else beyond that for me with you.
Do you tell them that?
I mean, no, I don't tell them that. Come on.
I don't think they lose respect. I just think they lose interest. Part of having sex is part of the game. So you have to play the game a little bit, make them work for it.
Is it one of those things where, as a woman, we should kind of make the guys work for it a little bit more, and then maybe there's less disappointment in the end versus just going with what you're feeling and like, oh, it feels great, I like him, I'm gonna have sex with him, and then he disappoints you 2 months later, and now you find yourself in the same situation and it's a cycle. How does that work? Where's the balance
How does
there?
it make the woman feel when she does that, when she behaves that way?
I know for me in the past when I've gone with that instinctual, I like this guy, this feels hot, I wanna do it, and then it doesn't work out, I feel like crap. I felt like maybe I should have just waited and gotten to know him better and seen what he was really about versus just going for that immediate gratification of, we really like each other. This is hot
never a
and heavy.
waste, though. You had a learning period. You had to go through that to understand where you want to be now.
I don't think there's any problem with having sex with somebody that in the moment you wanted to because you were attracted to. And there's no problem with having, even if it was just for one night and it made you feel good, then great. It's different though if you're like, oh, I feel like I should have sex with this person because of other, outside factors, or if I don't have sex with him, he's not gonna call me again or something like that.
I also think that like having sex be the prize, that kind of messes it up. From while you're going like, should I wait? And if he's good enough, then I'll give him some.
What are you saying?
No, I'm not saying you should go sleep with, I'm not saying that you should be out there sleep with everybody, but if you are, I'm a tourist and I like long walks.
What physical attribute attracts you to a woman? Boobs, booty, eyes, smile.
Damn.
That's hard. I don't know. I like long straight hair, and then like not being fat is big too.
From eyes to goddamn toes, I look at everything.
Like a skinnier girl, like not like a huge ass, but like I don't know how to say this on. Can I say it? Like a tight ass? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Her feet.
Feet.
Okay.
I don't know, but like there's a thing, like for me, it's not just about the looks, because there's a lot of pretty girls and you gotta kind of like their personality too.
I don't know, it wasn't really a physical thing that attracted me to him, it was more how stupid he was.
I'm not just gonna go hang out with someone I absolutely can't stand.
Well, it's three, I think, for every man, right? It would be lips, hips, and fingertips. Yes.
Is a bad first kiss indicative of bad sex?
Girls say that to me. I don't. I'm not taking the first kiss too serious. Like, more than likely, I'm gonna be ready for it to escalate anyway. So we probably won't be kissing too long.
I don't think so. Some people just can't kiss. Like, I remember I didn't used to know how to kiss until I kept doing it. That sounds bad, right?
If the first kiss is whack, it just might let me know nobody ever really taught her how to kiss.
Aww. Well, he sounds like he'll be patient. Cash is gonna be patient with his lady.
No, because my sex is really good, but I suck at kissing.
Kind of, maybe. Yeah. Usually if they're a good kisser, I would say so.
And then like the guy who I'm with right now, when we started dating, he tried to kiss me in my mouth with his tongue. And I'm like, ew, don't kiss me. Like, what are you doing? And then now I just be like, baby, stick your tongue down my throat. Like, sometimes, it's okay. Like, my sex isn't bad, but I'm a horrible kisser. I just let him lead with his tongue. I just follow him. I laugh in between every kiss, though. Not even gonna lie. So
They cannot be a good kisser and be good still in sex. It has nothing to do with the kiss to me. Absolutely not. That doesn't mean anything.
Absolutely. First of all, kissing is more intimate than actual. Like, you can't put a condom on your tongue.
No, I don't think so.
That has nothing to do with my hips, though. The first kiss.
So you would have to see their dental hygiene practices just to really make that statement. So I would say take time and just wake up with the.
It could ruin it if they smell like. Yeah.
See if they brush their teeth, and I keep spare toothbrushes. Family Dollar, 10 for like $1. So yeah, keep those there.
Different position. Get your.
No. Get a question.
No, it's not indicative. Can you have too much sex?
Absolutely not.
Yes, for sure.
I don't think so. I think it can't be too much sex. I mean, if you're attracted to the person and they're attracted to you, then it comes naturally.
One of my friends, his girlfriend, they would just have sex all the time, and I'd never see him anymore, and she was super controlling. So, like, if it's from that standpoint, yes, it can be too much. But, like, if it's consensual and everybody's having a good time and it's not hurting your other relationships, go for it.
The more sex, the more better.
What's the ideal amount of sex you would want a week?
Every day.
Ooh, every day we got a hot bunny.
Early relationships should always be around 3 to 4 times a day. Early relationships, definitely. Yeah.
I'm gonna stick it to 3.
4 times a day.
I'll change my answer. 5.
Twice, for sure.
Yeah, I got a 40-hour-a-week job. I can't do that every night. I get tired.
Let's get this clear. You would be super satisfied if your partner gave you sex 2 times every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year?
At least 2-3 times a day. Once you'll be good.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, 4 you're throwing your back out, bro.
So
that's why oil kicks in though. You get you some head once a day.
So you're saying maybe an average of 4 or 5 times a week having sex is ideal for you?
That's basic. I would say at least 8 times a week.
8 times a week. So if you got to double up or triple up in a day, then get your 8 times in. Does size matter, ladies? Does size matter?
Yes, size does matter.
Yes.
Doesn't it matter to you?
Well, for me, it does, darling. Size matters.
Size does matter. But it only matters up until a certain point.
Because, some people say it's not about the size of the boat, it's about the motion in the ocean.
I mean, but I still want to feel it. You know what I mean?
And like down to a certain point, because I've seen this entire spectrum of penises. Yes, it does. And there are some incredibly tiny ones. You can't do a lot with that.
Aww. I would say the same to a certain extent.
No, actually, it's all about what you can do with it.
Size does not necessarily matter. It's all about how you work it, okay? Because I can tell you, I had sex with this one white guy, and he had like a nice average size, and I actually enjoy it a lot more than I do with the guy who actually has like a 8 or 9 inch. Sometimes the bigger it's like a little bit more painful, but if it's like just the right size, they hit like that one spot,
Is it weird or strange if a man likes his chest area stimulated? Is it strange if a guy likes his nipple area stimulated?
No.
That's definitely weird.
You think so?
That's exactly what he likes.
It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it.
No, that's not strange. Unnatural? No, I feel like that's a really sensitive space. Like it would be, some women don't like theirs to be stimulated, so I feel like it's just all bodies.
No.
I don't think so either. If you're experiencing sexual dissatisfaction, do you talk about it with your partner in the moment, or do you do it outside the bedroom?
Moment outside of the bedroom.
Sometimes, and sometimes not.
I don't think that that's a conversation that needs to be had. I think that maybe you should just give them a few ideas or maybe a couple of pointers while you're doing it.
Sometimes we have to have a conversation right there. Right there.
I think it has to be after. I just think like during, it's just gonna be taken the wrong way.
I'm disrespectful. I'm gonna let you know right then and there.
Definitely.
It's gonna turn into like a, oh, you're not attracted to me anymore.
When?
Not while we're having sex.
You're not like when I do this. Like, I think it needs to be a separate conversation.
You're not sexually satisfied with your partner. I really would love us to go home with some dialogue, with some language, with some methods in order to get your point across. Like, I loved when you did that thing. Oh my God, that turned me
That was
on.
great. Yeah, it was sort of feedback, not even immediately after, just like, that was fun. And you're like,
right.
I guess, yeah, it was. You're right.
I also like to plant stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like to plant things. You know, I like you to come in. You're like, what are you looking at? This position is crazy. Like,
oh, so you're throwing subtle hints.
What is
yeah,
this?
I don't even, you know, it's like when you had that friend with bad breath.
So more like guiding.
Yeah, they get offended, particularly alpha men. They get so offended if you speak on it because it messes with their ego. Says,
I think that that's a no for the guys. Like, be more open,
be open.
to
Definitely.
suggestion because every woman is different. And so come into it open and willing to understand that, hey, all my bag of tricks may not work with this person.
And the same goes for women.
If it's my partner in that situation, I wouldn't want it in the moment where we're in the bedroom.
I think that maybe you should just give them a few ideas or maybe a couple of pointers while you're doing it. Like if they're doing it wrong, just like, you know,
bringing it up before bed or somewhere private, obviously intimate, not when we're at dinner or somewhere public. Or
send them in the right direction. Like if you don't want it as rough, be like, oh, okay, baby, just slow down a little bit. Oh, okay, yeah. And then, you know, so like you need to do stuff like that, but it's not a conversation to be had outside of the sexual world. Yeah.
I will do my damnedest to like shift things around, like, hey, let's change positions, let's do this, let's take a break, let's get some more wine, whatever you need to do in the moment to like make everything more comfortable, or also just put a pin in it. Okay, like, hey, we didn't both finish this time, but like we can pause.
Should women fake orgasms or not? Should you fake an orgasm? Yes or no?
Yes.
I don't got to deal with that, so.
Oh, you think so? Oh, he thinks so.
I've done it before.
No, girl, no. What? Why?
I've done it just so we can end it and I can get out of there.
When you realize you're not going to get it, it needs to end.
No, you have to be straight up like, I'm not done. I don't.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you.
Let's continue this. I know you are, but I'm not.
I kind of like to know when I didn't like perform well. And sometimes as a man, I already know. I was like, yeah, I cut that one short. I cut that one short, baby.
Oh, so
I got you
faked
next time.
orgasm before?
No, well, no. Oh, I know. Yes, I have. Yeah, but no. It's not. No. It's not. Let me say this. It's not necessarily on one of those things where it's like you're not good enough. It's just maybe I'm tired and you got what you needed, and I'm like, oh, babe, that was babe.
There's so many different reasons.
Yeah. But
So
I don't think you need to fake it.
As long as they're not doing it
to hide anything, I think.
Yeah, and also I don't want to like reward bad behavior.
Hello.
Bless you when you're meant to please you.
Hello.
So why are you faking?
Why are you faking? Okay, so ladies, take this information and know that you can speak your truth. If you are not being pleased, don't let these men run around here thinking that they're pleasing you when they're really not. Right?
I agree.
I would hope a woman doesn't fake an orgasm because I think that just leads to false information for the man. I think it's false information.
Yeah, I agree.
These guys thinking they're laying it down and they're not.
Yeah.
Say, for instance, you've been with someone for a while and it's time to spice up the love life. How do you do that?
Having it with a lot of different people.
Music, props, vacations, little weekend getaways.
You can try places. I would say objects.
getting some toys. Go to a sex shop, walk around, see what different things there are, different toys, and then see.
Also got to have the handcuffs, strawberries, 69 position.
Go for what looks scary. Whatever looks scary at the sex shop.
Lights, cameras, action.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Outfits, public role play.
Say if she give you the love how you want it all the time, you might want to just climb through the window every now and again, with a mask on and just take the boo. You know what I mean?
Boo, scare it.
Scare the up. There you go.
Maybe going skinny dipping.
I like that, skinny dipping. Okay. What do you do to spice up the sex life if it's like lagging?
Any tips?
Having sex in public.
Oh,
I like that.
Okay.
Time of day
Airplanes.
changing.
Airplanes. Mile High Club.
New places, changing up where you have sex, even if it's like a hotel or something, somewhere other than your bedroom, like it's the kitchen or it's anywhere else. There's something about, or like leaving the blinds open.
Right, that's what I was going to say. The kitchen curtain. Yeah, kitchen, right. Curtains wide open.
Yeah.
Knowing that somebody's watching.
What's that called again?
Voyeurism.
You're an
Exhibitionist.
exhibitionist. Having sex with the blinds open.
Let the world know.
Okay, so we spiced it up by changing the location. It's doing maybe a little exhibition type thing, letting people watch.
Some people like to, add another person.
What about it?
Yeah.
So, say for instance, you do have a partner, and one of you guys want to spice things up, and you want to have a threesome, but your partner doesn't. Where is the compromise? If one partner wants to have a threesome and the other partner doesn't, where's the compromise?
The compromise is no compromise to the person who does not want to have a threesome.
You don't have a threesome then.
You find an agreeable partner.
We don't have to have it then.
Yeah, there might be instances where people don't get what they want from their long-term sexual partner.
Sorry, but that's nothing I'm budging on. So ladies, don't give them a threesome if you're not comfortable with it, because after the threesome, relationship is over.
Honestly, if she doesn't want to do it, I'm not going to make her feel like she has to. Like that's kind of a mutual thing.
It depends on which partner it is that doesn't want to have a threesome, I guess.
2 girls, 1 guy, or 2 guys, 1 girl.
Men are less inclined to want to have a threesome with another man,
You mean like
but they're more inclined to have one with another woman.
she wants to like a train type situation like that?
Like she might, I want a threesome, but with 2 dudes.
So if she wanted a threesome with 2 guys, you would be okay?
Switch. Front, back, whatever. I didn't did it anyway.
Yeah, I'm of the mind that's a train, not a threesome. 2 tracks, 1 hole, that's a train. Choo-choo. So that's not...
I wouldn't say no to neither. I know that sounds kind of worldly, but as long as you're practicing safe sex, you should be all right.
I mean, it's double standards in the world. That's something that can't ride.
Just sex. What's the big deal?
What is the reason for your threesome? Is it merely for fun? Do I have to be part of it? Why don't you just go do your thing and I don't want to take part?
So you think that's probably something that you should know ahead of time?
I feel like before you have sex, as it's leading up to it, you tell them, what you like, what you've done, what you want to do.
I feel like you can scope those things out well before it gets to that point.
So make sure you know early if this is the type of person that is, versus waiting until you guys have been together for 10 years and now he wants a threesome and you don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then it'll be like an understanding in the beginning.
Oh, so you're okay with your partner going out and experiencing his sexual fantasies without you?
Yeah, definitely. Only if I know about it. If you've told me, yeah, go ahead.
The person who doesn't want the threesome has to find out what makes that person
like instead, or what can we do instead, or what some other options to make you more comfortable so that we can try and ease into that situation.
So you're like, if your partner wants it, you're going to have to find one way or the other to make it happen.
Right. Like, yeah.
Does it matter if your partner had sex with a guy in his past?
Is
that problematic for you?
Yes. Yes. That's not problematic for me, no.
I'm sure someone I've already been with has had relations with a man.
I've never had that happen.
I would feel a little icky.
To me, I would not like to hear that. I want to say no. That's my first instinct. I want to say no, it doesn't matter.
I'm not sure exactly why. Like, I would have to pinpoint that.
Why?
Be hesitant, kind of worried. And I feel like it would just be awkward.
Would you rather him not tell you that kind of information, or would you want to know?
I would want to know to make sure that I don't date him. To me, I would not like to hear that personally. So if he doesn't tell me what I don't know, I don't know. But if I do know, I'm kind of turned off by it.
Oh, so you're okay with him revealing this information?
Of course, I would rather him be open about it with me than for me to find out through other people. Your sexual preference isn't necessarily based off sex. It's your attraction to people.
You don't want full disclosure, honesty moving into the marriage?
I would like full disclosure, but honestly, what I don't know is better.
Wow, that was interesting. I hope you learned as much as I did. Thank you for joining me on this week's episode of Love Life. If you have any questions you want me to answer, tweet me at Miss Belafonte and I'll get it in on the next show. Don't forget, love is life and life is love. Till next time.
Burr.